thereabouts, and the two-year Treasury yield down about 5 basis points at 5.05%. Now, in the New York session, the two-year was actually up 6 basis points. At the longer end of the curve, we've got stability in the 10-year with a yield of 4.81%. We'll take another look at markets in about 15 minutes. Dan Schwartzman's here with a look at global sports. Danny?
Doug, UEFA Champions League group stage action. Bayern Munich extends their winning streak to 16 matches. Their unbeaten streak down to 37 group stage matches, both records, of course. They knocked off Galatasaray 3-1, getting two late goals, one from Kane in the 73rd minute, the other one from Musiala in the 79th minute. Elsewhere, Inter Milan beat Salzburg 2-1. Napoli getting past Union Berlin 1-0. Real Madrid a 2-1 win over Braga. Manchester United, the first group win of this tournament. They beat Copenhagen 1-0. It was Harry Maguire scoring in the 72nd minute. Arsenal gets 2 goals. They beat Sevilla 2-1. NLCS game number 7, heading to the third inning at Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. The Diamondbacks and the Phillies all tied up at 1. The winner moves on to the World Series, where they will face the Texas Rangers. Well, how about this movement of a manager in the National League West? Bob Melvin leaving the San Diego Padres. He's now the manager of the San Francisco Giants. It is opening night in NBA at the half. The Nuggets leading the Lakers 63-54.
It's supposed to stop.
19 points, 9 rebounds already. Game 2 will be the Phoenix Suns and Golden State Warriors. No Bradley Beal. He will not make his debut for Phoenix, dealing with a back ailment. I'm Dan Schwartzman. That's your Bloomberg World Sports Update. Brian.
Hey, Dan, thanks very much. Well, the time now is 17 minutes before the top of the hour. Let's get to our guest, Lu Xiaomeng, who is your Asia Group Director of Geotechnology, to take a closer look at some of the key relationships here underway between the U.S. and China, and how some of these relationships might break down a little bit. Thanks very much for joining us. So let's talk first about how the U.S. has updated some of these export curbs on semiconductor and high-tech products, and the fact that China has not responded very well to them. Your thoughts there?
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you for the opportunity to speak on this important topic. First of all, the last Tuesday, the U.S. government rolled out a fresh round of export control curbs that put tighter restrictions on top-notch AI chips as well as critical manufacturing tools. That's a step up from last October's rules and put more pressure on Chinese companies that aspire to be a peer, industry peer, or even competitor to their U.S. Counterparts in this critically important sector.
Yeah, I mentioned that, and that officials responded, with a bit of pique. They're a little bit angry over this. So what are they threatening to do?
So far, Chinese government has definitely pushed back in their rhetoric and saying this is unfair practice. They expressed their anger over this, and last Friday they also issued some fresh export restriction on a critical material for electric vehicle, graphite.